All right. take take two. so my name's Phil.
My name's Felix.
And
It feels like deja vu.
we fucked up.
I didn't fuck up.
Okay, well I fucked up because I hit the record button. We played this game for what 15 minutes without probably a little bit more than that without actually.
Hurry up! Press start already. Fuck.
Oh goddamn!
Erase all the
I
data.
erased everything and still it's back. So fine. Fuck it. Everything is gone.
Alright.
As you can see, we didn't get that far. And I've played this game I don't know how long.
Alright, so we're gonna do some introductions. First, I'll be playing as Luigi.
Player 2. And Phil here. I'll be playing as Mario. The slightly lighter skinned Mario brother.
The Mexican looking plumber that's Italian.
So myself and Felix, we've been best friends for 9, almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years, yeah.
So our circumstances have we were both in the army and we both met at training in South Carolina. And from the first time I met him, he was like, "Hey, dude with the muscles, you look like you can carry some heavy shit." You grab these towels. I don't forget what the hell you told me. Grab this garbage or something.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
But that was our first meeting, really. And from then on, we kind of kept running into each other, and we became friends. But
I think more because I had a car and you didn't.
Well, that certainly didn't hurt that you had a car. But through certain circumstances in the army, we parted ways, but we still stayed friends. And now we're like on opposite sides of the coast in America.
I'm in New York.
And I'm in Seattle. I don't know if I can kill that guy. Nope.
No.
So
nice.
I won't lie to you guys, the audience, and whoever is listening. But we've played this game. I've played this game before quite a bit, especially as a young child. For me, the SNES was my lifeblood. Like, when I was 7 years old, I asked for a Super Nintendo for my 7th birthday, and that shit became mine. My dad, he got it for me, of course, and it was great. It was the only thing I wanted for my birthday. And he said, you got to share this with your brother and sister. And my sister, she didn't really care about video games that much. But my brother, he was about 7 years older than I am, so he was pretty into girls by then. So anyway, I brought up the idea to Felix that, hey, we should play some Super Nintendo games, since I was really into them, and I kind of wanted to share my experience with Felix. Since, tell us about your experience, Felix, with the SNES.
Mine was a little bit different. I mean, I had a Super Nintendo, but right after my 8th grade year, going my freshman year of high school, I started paying more attention to girls. So I'd rather feel a pair of titties in my hand than a controller. And I'd still rather feel titties in my hand than a controller, but whatever.
Yeah. Well. Anyway. Back to the game. Super Mario, the best of Marios, is
No, I don't think so. I think Mario 3 is better.
Maybe because it changed people's ideas of how to play Mario games. Like, you had the first Mario, which was ridiculously hard, and the second one, which was...
Second one sucked.
Well, it was all a dream.
Yeah, I mean, it took me one day to pass it. like Mario, the first Mario took me forever because I was a small little kid to play that one. Mario 3 took me forever to play too, forever to finish.
You know, the funny thing about that I love about like this Super Nintendo and Nintendo generation was the fact that like all the shit that you learn from just listening to other people, like there's no way that I would realize like the whistle in Super Mario Bros. 3 would just get you to the last level. I don't think I would ever figure that out on my own. Or that you could just like run behind some shit. And the same goes with like a lot of like the stuff from like this age, like Donkey Kong and like the cheats that they have on there. Like, a lot of the stuff like with Donkey Kong, like I made the mistake of like falling down pits and then finding secrets by my mistake, and I loved it because then like I got super good at it. But kind of forgotten all the cool stuff that I learned. There's 22. So.
Dude, I was just thinking right now about that girl.
What girl?
Yeah, you know, the one I left video games for?
Oh, that one specific one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, so.
Her name was Veronica with a K.
Oh, okay.
She had like short, like auburn hair.
Uh-huh.
Right, and she had green eyes.
Man. Even though, like, I don't even know her, I still was weird that you're, like, thinking back about some 14-year-old chick. That,
No, she was older than me. She was older than me. Ah, fuck! Oh. Oh, I didn't know this could happen.
Yeah, you can. That's about as much as you can do, though. So,
Well, that sucks.
So anyway.
No, but like, she was older than me. She was actually older than my second. She was older than me, yeah.
Oh, okay. Like.
By like a couple of months.
What? I
But
don't really know how old your sister is.
she was born in October in '79, and I was born in April of '81. But anyways, like, I just kept talking to her, dude. Like, I remember talking to her about everything. And we actually talked about, like, everything.
Like, you talking about the video game girl?
No!
Or your sister?
Yeah, the one I left video games for.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
That's what I meant. So...
She's not a... But you know what? We did have a little bit of in common together, because we both liked Mortal Kombat.
Uh-huh.
And the first time we met, like, all we did was talk on the phone. We talked on the phone for months, and that's how we got to know each other. Because you didn't have cell phones back then, or Skype, or Google Hangouts, or any of that shit.
Uh-huh.
So
you're gonna die.
No, I'm not gonna fucking die.
So yeah.
So, like, when we first met, I was supposed to meet her at the movie theater. And we're like, all right, I'll meet you at Mortal Kombat 2, because at the time, like, Mortal Kombat 2 was probably like our favorite video game, mine and hers. But she didn't, like, when I showed up late, which sucked, but that's a whole different story. That's like a whole chapter of my book. But, so I showed up late, and when I showed up to the theater, there was no Mortal Kombat 2, only Mortal Kombat 3. So when I went up there, when I saw Mortal Kombat 3, I went up there to see Mortal Kombat, and there she was, like, right next to me, and I didn't even know that was her until I saw her shirt. It said Veronica with a K.
She had a shirt with her name on it.
Yeah, so I could recognize her.
That's fucking weird, man.
How is that weird?
It's weird. Like, wearing it, that's like freaking...
No, dude, this was 94, man. This is completely, this is 95, 94, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, airbrushed shit.
That's weird, man. I mean, I had her just like that. Well,
so she had her... Anyways, let me fucking finish the story.
Well, fine. Finish.
So she had the shirt with a K, Veronica with a K, and then she had, like, the purple shoes with the Simbas and shit.
Wait.
And...
What's a Simba?
You know, the Lion King.
Huh?
The Lion King.
Okay.
That Simba.
Alright. Keep going.
So, anyways.
Yeah, just run through it, man, like you said. Just run through it. You can run through it, man.
I can run through most of it.
So
anyways. Poof, bitch. Anyways, so I was late. I saw her, what she was wearing and whatever, and then what was bad is that, like, I first envisioned her, like, she was, like, super hot, you know, but she wasn't the best looking.
yeah. So, like,
which is kind of fucked up.
So
I mean, she was
like,
good looking.
Like, it was like a phone sex thing, where, like, you imagine...
No. It wasn't a phone sex thing.
I mean, I'm not...
It was more like wishful thinking kind of thing.
So, my metaphor here was that the lady on the other end of the phone sex line probably is not as hot as what you think she's gonna be in real life. You get that sexy voice.
No, it wasn't like that. It was more like I talked to her so much and we got along so well over the phone that, like, I just envisioned, like, what I wanted. So when I saw her, it was like a letdown. So instead of being like a douche or anything like that, you know, instead of just like, oh, I don't know who the fuck that is because she's not that good looking. I mean, she was good looking, but not what I had planned, you know. I was picturing Mandy Moore, and I got Veronica.
Could you give me an example? If you could you compare those two to actual people?
Okay. I was picturing Mandy Moore, and I got Claire Danes instead.
Fuck, I don't know who she looks like.
Claire Danes, my so-called life or whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the chick. It was crazy, dude, because, like, I fell in love with her, like, right then and there. She was just, like, a good person.
Like.
And then.
Dude, you're so quick to fall in love with chicks. Like, it's. I'm not gonna say it's funny, but like.
No, it's not that I'm hopeless. I have hope. I
guess. Fuck. I have hope that I can get to this level without dying. But,
No, but I have hope, dude. I mean, oh, you fucked up.
Yes, I did. But I'll redeem myself by getting to this fucking level.
I mean, okay. For those of you out listening, I've been with, like, a lot of women. Like, more women than you know.
You don't need to brag.
Yeah, I'm not bragging. I'm stating.
Just say you've been with a lot of women in this movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you a number because I really couldn't give you a number.
That sounds even worse than I've been with a lot of women. Like a lot.
You know what? That's funny because, like.
Can we start over on this?
What do you mean?
No, I'm joking. But really, can we start over? Can we try? Can we use a different word for how many women you've seen?
What do you mean?
Oh fuck! Never mind.
No, anyways.
This is the magic of phone talk. Here. I can't see Felix, and Felix can't see me. So he can't see that I'm joking when I say can we start over. It's just like playing Super Mario through Xbox Live, through the magic of ZNet Eye. But anyway, you were saying about the hundreds of women that you've been with.
Hundreds. Hundreds is an understatement.
Okay.
No, but fuck. Fucking Yoshi. No, it's just I'm not. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. I want to find the right girl, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, I'm more of a practical person. So
like the
I
doctor
find
lady.
the first one and then just give up. Then never have to worry about looking for another one ever again.
Like the doctor lady. I thought she was nice, you know, but shit happens.
What? So did you ever had any resolution on that? Like the doctor?
No, I was just stopped talking and that was that, man. Kind of sucks.
So nobody knows who the doctor lady is. So.
She's from Mexico.
So, the whole story. Well, not the whole story, but like, let's fill the audience in instead of just saying the doctor lady. So you met this chick. She's a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And what happened? Like, you guys were hitting it off, and
okay, a 1 second conversation became a 5-minute conversation, which became 3-hour conversation, which became dinner. And then we just kept talking and talking and talking.
Once upon a time in Mexico. Wait, where did you guys? Oh fuck, I fucked that up.
At the mall.
Oh, okay.
At the same mall where that girl Vero I was talking to you about. Like, my dad always gives me shit. But there's a mall in El Paso called Chula Vista, and like back then they had like remember those old-fashioned photo booths?
Yeah, yeah. You go in, you take a picture, you get like 4 of them or something like that.
Yeah. Well, we were making out in that fucking photo booth for about an hour.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. It was fucking awesome. Anyways.
That shit is the thing I hate about teens. Is that shit exactly what you just mentioned.
Fuck.
Nice.
Should have warned me.
I'm gonna let you fall into your own trap, man. Let you do you. I'll let you play your game. I'll play mine.
So anyways, fucking bullshit.
You're dead. You're dead, man. I called
anyways. So, so Vero, there was like, we were at the mall and we were making out for about an hour. And then the security guard, like, fucking gave us shit. So, like, she had to call her mom and I had to call my dad or whatever. I had to call, and you know my dad. My dad's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I know your dad, but nobody else knows.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys picture my dad. He's like, he was born in the early 50s. And, you know, he didn't get picked for Vietnam. He could have gone to Vietnam, but he just wasn't drafted for Vietnam. Well, anyways.
So your dad. Cool.
So, anyways, they called my dad. And the security guard was like laughing, talking to my dad, and I was like, "What the fuck is the security guard laughing at with my dad for? What the fuck's this about?" You know. My dad's like, "Well, you have money to get home?" I was like, "Yeah, I got money for the bus." And he's like, "All right, just come on and get home." I was like, "All right, cool, too easy." And then, so I showed up like about an hour later to the house, and my dad wasn't even mad at me or anything. He just, you know, he didn't have a problem with anything.
He's just like, "Way to go!"
I already went up there. No, he didn't say what way to go. Like, I just showed up and then like, he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything. And I thought I was gonna get in trouble, you know?
Yeah.
But nobody said anything, so I was like, all right, whatever.
17.
And then like years later, I asked my dad, you know, why he was laughing with the security guard.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh yeah." He was like, "I told the security guard, at least you didn't come in a faggot." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, let's not.
No, that's what my dad said. All right. And this was back in the 90s, where
middle 90s,
the mid 90s, where you could get away with saying more stuff.
So, yeah, this is great. So, met your dad. You stayed at our apartment. At one point, me and Felix lived together before he left to go travel the world.
Yeah.
While I was in college.
Wow, I went to Korea.
You're just gonna flute all the way through that, huh?
Yeah.
So at one point, me and Felix lived together.
In Washington.
In Washington, where when I was going to college, like, it was kind of a necessary thing because I couldn't really afford to stay
Have a place
in
of
my
your own.
own place and afford college and not have student loans. And luckily, I graduated without ever having a student loan, thanks to the army. But it was during that time that like his dad, his mom came to visit, and I kind of got to meet him. And his family.
We got spoiled.
Oh yeah, like his mom's making handmade tortillas, like dad's doing the dishes and stuff like that. Like,
We got spoiled like a motherfucker. Doing laundry and shit.
yeah,
All we had to do was pay for food.
exactly. So during this time, oh, you should have a fire flower instead. Instead of this dude's gonna come and like eat your lunch. So during that time, like I think almost every family member, person in your immediate family came to visit, except like your
Lydia, yeah.
yeah, your second sister. Like everybody except your one sister came to visit, and it was cool. I mean, we hung out. But your dad was the funniest, because he like I have a dog, Roxy. You probably hear her like whine every now and again. And what did your dad call her?
Pinchi perro or something like that.
Pero you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what that means, but it was just hilarious the way you said it.
Fucking bullshit.
You should just run away, because that feather's never coming down. But he was like, kind of like that Soldier Boy song, although it has nothing to do with it. Like,
No. That was just probably coincidence more than anything.
like he was calling, Pero you. Wow, you're trying to die, aren't you?
No.
You're not trying to die? Or you're just gonna
No.
You're just gonna die? You should grab that pea, man, and just float. You could do it. Like, you grab the pea, and it makes it easier to float. You don't have to hit that A button.
I don't give a fuck. Look at this shit. I'm fucking rolling.
Alright.
No!
You got it. Take it easy. Man, you're freaking...
No!
You're done.
No! Fuck you.
He's
Got you, bitch!
Oh, man, you're so lucky.
So, like, picture my dad. My dad's, Mexican American, he has, like, some long-ass sideburns and shit.
Big mustache.
Yeah. He's cool, though.
You know, I remember how I found out about this level. Like, I was in, like, daycare or some shit. And, like, watched some kid do it. Like, find out how to get there. And I just remembered when I got the game. So, here I am cleaning up your mess.
I passed it.
You passed it, but you didn't pass it the right way.
Yeah, I did.
Eh,
There's 2 ways to pass it.
yeah, as we've learned. So,
And I passed it. That's all that matters.
so when I was a kid, I didn't realize that, like, oh god, I didn't realize that, like, there was 2 ways. Like, I didn't realize that the yellow and the red dots meant something. I just thought it was just, oh, okay, it's decoration. It wasn't until, like, recently when I bought the game for the Wii U. Like, I got it through the Virtual Console, and I was playing around with it. Like, I wanted to let my friend Shannon play it. And,
Our friend Shannon.
yeah. Another army friend that's still around. I wanted to, like, take it over and play with him. And it wasn't before I was playing around with it, and, like, I realized that, oh, all the parts that freaking split, they have a freaking red dot, and the ones that are regular don't. Hey, go to get the shit, the shit. No, not there. Up, all the way up.
No, I know,
There,
Dick.
you got
I'm the
it.
fuck down.
Oh, just do the thing then. So anyway, I didn't realize that you could go two different places. Or the red dot meant there's multiple paths, and the yellow one meant that there isn't. So it took something like 20 years to realize that. Although it's probably been about 15 years since I've actually played this game. Like sat down and said, "Oh, I'm gonna play Super Mario." Like when I was like 18, before I left for the army, I gave my my Xbox, or not my Xbox, I gave my SNES away to my buddy Ken. I said, you'll take care of it. I looking back at it now, like, what was I thinking? Like, my friend Ken, he's still a good friend, but I kind of wish I had my shit back. Cause like I had such good games. Like I had Secret of Mana, like Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong Country, like you name it. Like all the good games, like Metroid. And like I just gave it away. I said, here, you can have it. Controllers. Like I don't know how much.
What am I supposed to do again?
I think you're not supposed to do that. No, you take the P, like go into the door again. Grab the P, whatever the fuck that thing is called. Yeah, go through there. Up, yeah. Now hit the P and then go back through the door. That's like magic, and it makes it come up. Hit it, and it should, yeah. Or you could have just flown up there. What, dog? I'm getting attacked by my dog.
Alright, on that note, we should just start second half.
So that's enough. It's time for us to call it. So on that note, this is Philip
and Felix
saying see you later.
No, that's too cheap. Bonsoir.
Okay, Sir French.